we talked about factoring. Factoring is dealing with polynomials. We're going to move on with this today, so y'all better pay attention, because I'm going to quickly go over this. The video is on Google Classroom from yesterday's class. You can watch it if you don't understand. We talked about our signs, how you need to know the signs are very important. If I have a plus and a plus, then I'm going to have a plus and a plus in my parentheses. I'm going to break my x apart, and then I'm going to look at this last number, 6. Since my signs are the same, I'm adding. Doesn't really matter where I put my factors. Factors of 6 are 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Which two of those factors add up to give me 5? Doesn't matter where I put the 2. Doesn't matter where I put the 3. Number 2, I have a plus and minus. What are my parentheses going to be? What does it mean when your parentheses, your signs are different? What does that mean? It means you're subtracting. What else does it mean? The larger factor has to go where? The parentheses that has the same sign as your middle term. I break the x apart. Factors of 20. I'm subtracting the factors of 20. So the factors of 20, well, we've got 20 and 1. What else? 10 and 2. 5 and 4. When I subtract these, which one is going to give me 1? 5 and 4. Okay? 5 is my larger one of those. Where do I put the 5? 5 goes here. 4 goes there. Minus minus. What's that going to make my parentheses? Plus minus. Means I'm subtracting, means I have to pay attention to where I put my factors. Factors of 54 that when I subtract, it's going to give me 15. Well, what's some factors of 54? Huh? 54 and 1. Yeah. What else?
3 and 18.
I heard 3 and 18. What else did I hear? 2 and what did you say?
27.
I thought y'all said 17. Well, we really don't need to go any further, do we? It's 3 and 18. All right. Where do I have to put the 18? All right, this one. My signs are minus and plus. So what's going to be with my parentheses? It's minus. My signs are the same, so what does that mean? You're going to add. Very good. Well, I need another factor here because, oh, wait, it's 42. My bad. Factors of 42. We know 42 and 1. That's not going to help us.
6 and 7.
6 and 7. If I add 6 and 7, am I going to get 13?
Yeah.
Is there any questions on those? All right, so we're moving on. So today we're still factoring, but we're using a method called box and slide. And I really wish they would have had box and slide when I was in high school instead of guess and check, because guess and check takes a long time. Okay? Box and slide, you're guaranteed to get the answer in this. different today in that your first term has a number in front of it. The only time you will use box and slide is when your first term has a number, okay? If it's just a variable and an exponent, you just factor it out. If it has a number, does everybody see that? You have to use box and slide, okay? Which is simply this. You box up that first number. You're going to bring it back to that back term. And you're going to multiply it. Now you're going to keep everything else like it is. You're going to bring out y squared plus 5y plus. You never change anything. Don't change anything except that back number when you multiply. What is 2 times 2?
4.
Okay? Now, you have exactly what we had yesterday. Now we factor it out. Signs are still important. If I have a plus and plus, I'm going to have plus and plus there. I'm still breaking that apart. And then I'm looking at the factors of 4 that when I add it, it's going to give me 5. Well, it's 1 and 4. Doesn't matter where I put the 1. Doesn't matter where I put the 4. Now, you're not done. Okay? Now you have to slide this number that you boxed. You have to slide it down and put it under there. We're going to write something. You cannot have a fraction in your final answer. When you slide that number down, if it will not totally reduce to a whole number, you've still got to do something with that. You can't leave it y plus 1/2. This will not reduce anymore. So all you do, some of you are not paying attention. This is not hard, but if you don't pay attention, you're going to be lost. If this will not reduce, you take this bottom number and put it in front of your variable. So this becomes 2y plus 1. Now in this parentheses, 4 divided by 2 is going to reduce to a whole number. It's going to reduce to 2. So that parentheses stays y plus 2. Now guys, you should never miss these because you have the built-in check to see if you're right. Just full it out. If you're right, we should get what we started with. 2y times y is 2y squared. 2y times 2 is 4y. 1 times y is y. 1 times 2 is 2. When I combine these middle terms, I get 2y squared plus 5y plus 2, which is exactly what I started with. So I know I'm right. When I was a kid, all we had was the guess the check method. That's all our teachers knew to teach us. And when you get into those, when you're subtracting, you not only had to make sure you got which one was here, but which one was in the back. And you may get it working in the back, but then the front one wouldn't work. I used to spend lots of time at the kitchen table trying to make these work. I don't know who come up with this box and slide, but be glad they did. Because guess and check takes a lot of time away from your life that you can never get back. Okay? So, let's try another. It's the same rules as yesterday, except you're going to box up that, slide it back. Now those sign rules still are in place here. When I look at this trinomial, I say, okay, I got a number in front of it in my first term. So I'm going to box it. We'll slide it. I'm going to keep what I have left. X squared minus 23x plus 6 times 7 is
42.
Then I'm going to factor this out. I'm going to break my x apart. Now look at your signs. You have a minus and a plus. What's your parentheses going to be? Since your signs are the same in both parentheses, are you adding or subtracting? You're adding. Factors of 42, that when I add them up, I'm going to get 23. Well, we got what? 42 and 1. What else do we have? 2 and what?
21.
Does it matter where I put either one? No. Am I done? What do I got to do now? Not check it just yet. What I got to do? I got to slide that 6 under here. Again, some of you are not paying attention. I don't get it, man. Come on, just pay attention for a few minutes. Okay, I got to reduce this fraction right here. 2 6 will reduce. Is it going to reduce to a whole number?
No.
No, but I do need to reduce it. What's it going to reduce to? Can I leave it as 1/3? No. What do I have to do then? I can't leave it as 1/3. What? Alright. What about this? I need to reduce it. Will it reduce? It won't reduce? It's going to reduce to what? Can I leave it like that? Can I leave it like this? No, you cannot have a fraction. So what do I do? Slide this 2 in front of the x. Minus 7. All right. I'm going to let you try this one on your own. Alright, so I'm gonna box up this 2. Slide it back. I square minus 5y. When I multiply that, I get 4. Have minus plus, so my signs are going to be minus minus. Signs are the same. Means I'm going to add. Factors of 4 add up to give me 5. 4 and 1. Then I'm going to slide that 2 here. Going to reduce. Well, 4 divided by 2 is simply 2. 1/2 will not reduce, so I put 2x minus. Y'all do pretty good on that? Oh, did I switch it from x to y? I like x's better than y.
They're easier to rock.
I think so too. Gracie makes x's better than y. Alright, so y'all pretty good on box and side? Factoring? Well, get out your math books then, because we're about to see how good you are. Turn to page 487. I know I didn't tell you to bring your math books. So, run go get your math books real quick.